Meeting that's coming up and the vaccines for kids. Dr. Ernst Von Schwarz joining us this morning via Zoom. Dr. Von Schwarz, good to see you again. Thanks for joining us. We expect the Pfizer vaccine for kids to get the okay today, right?
I think so. Yeah, the CDC is meeting as we speak, and as you know, the FDA approved emergency use authorization last Friday to use the Pfizer vaccine at a reduced dose of 1/3 of the dose we use in adults. 2 shots basically for kids between the ages of 5 and 11.
What should parents know about the rollout of this? If the CDC gives the stamp of approval, when can kids start to get these shots?
According to Pfizer, but also the U.S. administration, the rollout should start actually later this week. So by the end of this week, pharmacies and in particular pediatric offices, pediatricians will have the vaccine available and to offer it to children.
Moderna's vaccine had some interesting news come out this week. They kind of put the pause button on it to get more data going into January or so, they think, when it comes to teenagers and myocarditis with that vaccine for teenagers. What do we know about the Moderna vaccine and why they may be a little different than Pfizer?
Well, we don't know much, actually. There have been cases reported of myocarditis with all the vaccines, but more recently with Moderna. Myocarditis is an inflammation of the heart muscle, and it's really rare. And in all cases so far, it's self-contaminating, basically. It did not require more than monitoring. There's no specific therapy, but it is a concern. Keep in mind that, on the other hand, COVID itself can cause myocarditis with often worse outcomes. So a lot of parents are very concerned now getting their small kids, 5 to 11 years, vaccinated because of possible side effects. This actually has not been observed in the Pfizer study in more than 3,100 kids so far.
And I'll get you out of here on this today. What do we know about mixing and matching vaccines? I know a lot of people, I got J&J, so I'm curious if I should be going to get another type of vaccine. What do you suggest for people, and what have you seen in hospitals?
Well, get whatever you can get. There's nothing wrong with mixing and matching. Even the CDC announced just recently, if you had the Johnson & Johnson, there's nothing wrong with getting the Pfizer or the Moderna vaccine as a booster afterwards. There is no really head-to-head comparison data if we mix A with B versus C, whether that's superior or not, but there's nothing wrong with mixing and matching as long as we know so far. Every approved vaccine does protect us against getting COVID and serious COVID disease.
Dr. Ernst Von Schwarz, thanks for providing some insight this morning on these vaccines and the big news with Pfizer and kids 5 to 11. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.